911, do you need the police ambulance?
Yeah, I need
At one time or another, most of us have had to do it, had to call 911 with an emergency. And in southwestern BC, this is where the call ends up.
911, police, ambulance, or fire.
E-Comm's Nerve Central. Hundreds of highly trained professionals with state-of-the-art equipment at their fingertips, and their own dramatic stories on the tips of their tongues.
One of the biggest, craziest calls, I think, was a shooting where my caller was being shot at as she was being chased out of the building, and then the line went dead.
The job, deadly serious. The mission, critical, to help save lives and protect property.
I need the police here, quick.
Police stay on the line for what city?
Vancouver, hurry.
Everybody's calling here for help. I mean, this is somebody's worst day of their life. They phone us and they want help. And our job is to get the information from them quickly, accurately, and get whatever emergency vehicle or responder that we need to them.
Serving Metro Vancouver, the Sunshine Coast, and Whistler Howe Sound, E-Comm receives more than 1 million calls a year. People in need of the police, the fire department, or an ambulance. People in trouble.
E-Comm has a standard policy of 95% of all 911 calls will be handled within 5 seconds.
RCMP, for me, I take it very personally. I try and reinvent myself with every call. Some calls can be upsetting, some calls can be trying, some calls can be exasperating, but every time the tone rings, I want to be ready and totally available to that caller so that I can give them whatever help they need.
E-Comm's equipment immediately displays the caller's phone number and location. It's verified by a high-tech mapping system and can then be displayed on the laptop or other device of the emergency responder. E-Comm now handles dispatch for more than 24 police and fire agencies. E-Comm's wide area radio system is the only one of its kind in Canada and one of only a handful in North America, allowing the different police, fire, and ambulance services to communicate directly and seamlessly with each other.
So if we're responding to an incident such as a serious accident or a mental health issue or a life and death situation, we can, without going through 3 levels of dispatch, communicate from the police car right to the responding BC ambulance attendant and get an ETA on when they're arriving and give them an update on injuries or anything along that line, so it really helps us out.
That wasn't the case back in 1994 when hockey fans rioted after the Canucks Stanley Cup loss. Emergency radio systems were overwhelmed. Police, paramedics, and firefighters were unable to communicate with each other. Their radios were simply incompatible. That event was the driving force behind the creation of E-Comm.
If you look at any major public safety response event, and I'm talking about anything from Katrina to 9/11, the whole 9 yards, communications is always on the top of the list of things that fail first. The radio system was created to try to address that.
911, police, ambulance, or fire.
The E-Comm building is special too. A post-disaster structure made of reinforced concrete and able to withstand a major earthquake. And those windows, all shatterproof. It keeps E-Comm safe so it can continue keeping millions of British Columbians safe every single day.
It is an adrenaline rush. I mean, our folks are here to help others, and they take that work very, very seriously. They're passionate about their work, they love helping others, and they want to get onto that next call and help that next person.
RCMP emergencies,